everybody, welcome back to my smart home. Today I'm taking another look at the Architectural Honeycomb Shades by Serena, which is a Lutron company. Last year I reviewed these shades as I upgraded all the windows on the first floor of my home. Dining room, kitchen, family room, so forth and so on. Today I'm reviewing the new ones I just got from my upstairs owner suite. That's right, the place where I sleep. Now you might remember on the blinds in this room, I had already installed the My Smart Blinds automation kit on each window. And while they do work most of the time, sometimes the reliability can be frustrating. I'm gonna go ahead and tap close. There we go. And right away, that one closed, that one closed, that one closed, and still nothing for this one that's giving me trouble right now. So it's this inconsistency that was driving me crazy, and it's time to upgrade. These shades, on the other hand, promise to combine elegance and rock-solid reliability, as well as energy efficiency. Let's find out if they deliver on these promises. The big difference between last year's review and this year's review is that I went with a different power source. Last year, I went all in on battery-operated shades. And because my first ones in my bathroom were battery operated, I just figured I'd get battery operated for all of them. And while they do have awesome battery life, I realized that each window upstairs has a power outlet right below. So why not go with a plug-in power source instead of batteries for these? In hindsight, I would have actually done that on a few of the ones downstairs as plug-in too. Batteries make sense in places where a plug isn't handy or you don't want to see a cord. For example, my front door, my back door. Or, you know, in those cases, I definitely want batteries. But if the cord's gonna be out of sight, maybe even behind a curtain, why not have the corded option and never have to put in batteries? Also, this time, these are in my bedroom, so I went with a room darkening single cell. More on that in a minute. But lastly, I went with a darker truffle color for the shades themselves, and it just looks fantastic. Now, the ordering process is all online, but you can request an in-home consultation if you're not comfortable doing the measurements. You pick your options, color, power source, and you can order the Lutron Caseta Smart Hub if you don't already have one, and any optional wireless Pico Remotes for manual control. Installation is pretty straightforward and can be completed in a few simple steps. The guide that comes in the box, which by the way, Lutron, I didn't get a guide this time, but since I already knew how to do it, it was easy. The guide that comes in the box provides clear instructions, and Serena's online resources are very helpful if you encounter any issues. For this review, it took about, I want to say 10 minutes per window to do the install. Now, once they're installed, they look fantastic. The honeycomb design is not only aesthetically pleasing and modern, but it also serves a functional purpose in providing excellent insulation. They also make my room totally dark, and this is something I've been craving for years. So with that said, let's see them in action. Let's see how they actually work. Okay, the installation is done. I got all 4 blinds up. I got them paired with the Lutron app. I even have the Pico Remote, which I'm going to mount on the wall next to my other Lutron switches, ready to go. And for the first time, let's just go ahead and close them all. And that's the magic that I've been waiting for. They're all synchronized automatically. They all close at the same rate. And I got the ones with the darkening material to make the room darker, as I like to sleep in the dark as much as possible. And therefore I won't have that morning sun waking me up until I'm ready to get up. And as predicted, they all closed at the exact same time, at the exact same rate. So once again, let's go ahead and raise them. Now that's 4 shades going at one time. They're still relatively very quiet. And again, I bought the ones this time with the power cords. So I got those all tucked away so you can't see them and they don't interfere with the blinds themselves. And that means that I don't have any batteries to change ever because they're plugged in at all times. Now with the Lutron app, you can control the shades remotely, set schedules, and even integrate them into your favorite smart home platform of choice, or multiple platforms. I have them integrated into my Apple Home, my Amazon Echo, and my Google Home because I test all those platforms. However, if you know me, you also know one of my requirements wherever possible with any smart home accessory is that they also have a physical control. Sometimes I just want to walk in a room and press a button. I don't have to pull out my phone, look at an app, so forth and so on, or use a voice command. This is where the wireless Pico Remote really shines. It comes in handy. So I love the fact that Lutron makes these Pico Remotes, and they even have one designed for shades, even though it's the same 5-button configuration. So you have open, you have close, you have open a little, close a little, and of course you can set the middle button as a preset for, you just tap that one button and it will lower the shades or open the shades to a specified amount. Now I want to put this on the wall so that anyone who walks in the room can just press any one of these buttons and control it. But as you can see, I've got on the right-hand side, I've got a Lutron Caseta smart dimmer for the light that's in the ceiling. And I've got a fan controller for my fan, which has been amazing. So I want to put a third Pico Remote over there. And as you can see, it's only a two gang switch. There's not a third hole over there, and I don't need one because this is battery, this is wireless. This has a battery in it that lasts approximately 10 years. So what I bought was this. I bought this 3-gang plate so that it will have the look of a built-in switch. And Lutron makes this wall bracket for Pico Remotes that just basically goes, if you have a gang box, basically it could go on the front of it, or if you don't, you can attach it like I did to the plate. So even though there's no box behind it, there's enough clearance because it's so flat for it to just sit against the wall, and the other two for the switches. So let's go ahead and put this in. Now the app interface is user-friendly. You can easily adjust the shades to your desired level, create scenes for different times of day, and monitor battery status if you're using the battery-powered option. Some may argue, though, that the downside is having to buy the smart hub for these to work in your smart home. And I would argue back that that's actually the Lutron Caseta Smart Hub is actually its superpower. I have about 130 Lutron Caseta devices, including every light switch in my house, motion detectors, lamp dimmers, outside smart plugs, Pico remotes, and now every window shade that I can. Each smart hub can host up to 75 devices. I have 2 smart hubs covering 130 plus devices in my smart home, and they're plugged into my network via Ethernet for the various Lutron products. They use their Clear Choice wireless signal for 100% reliability, no delays, and it just always works. The last thing I'd want to do is have 130 plus devices having to individually connect to my Wi-Fi network. So my Lutron Caseta products, because of this hub, are the most reliable accessories in my smart home. I never have to think about it. They just always work. Now, even if you don't have an internet connection, they'll still work. So Serena offers a wide variety and wide range of fabric and color options to match any decor, whether you prefer a light filtering fabric for a soft glow or room darkening fabric, which I went with this time for complete privacy. There's something for everyone. So what's the verdict? What's my honest opinion about these Architectural Honeycomb Shades by Serena? Well, I wouldn't have done it a second time if they weren't awesome. They combine style, smart functionality, and energy efficiency in a way that's hard to beat. Now the downside, while they are on the pricier side, they will cost more. The benefits and quality make them a worthwhile investment for any smart home enthusiast. Or any home enthusiast, period. Quite frankly, these are the best smart shades that money can buy. I stand by that. I've been standing by that since last year. That's all for today's review. And while this review is not sponsored, I want to make that clear. There's no sponsorship, no pay, no money. And these are my honest opinions. I do want to thank Lutron for at least giving me a reviewer's discount since I reviewed last year's. They gave me a discount on this order as well. So if you found this review helpful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the bell icon for more notifications on my upcoming videos. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, everyone. I'm going to go play with my shades. Bye, everybody. Peace.